Okay. So, like I was saying, cards of divine timing. We're doing 5 decks. So, chakra insight oracle cards are going to let you know what the universe is focused on in your healing process right now. Okay, what it's focused on, because we're always healing and we're always working on ourselves. And there's 7 chakras that we typically work with all the time. And that's what this deck touches on. Okay, that's what this deck touches on. And so it's going to give you an idea of what the purpose of everything going on right now is, because there's a reason behind everything. There's a method to the madness with the universe. The universe is always working on healing something. So when we know how to identify what we're healing, it's easier for us to kind of see what the underlying, it's almost like the result, right? It's like knowing the end result as things are unfolding before you. So if you know what the end result is, it's kind of easier getting through things as they unfold. To help you with what's unfolding, I'm pulling the Romance Angel cards. I wasn't guided to Tarot today. I was guided to the Romance Angel deck. So that's what we're going to be using. Okay. I was guided to pull some action cards from the Whispers of Love deck by Angela Hartfield. So if you need guidance as far as the best course of action that you can take, that's what the Whispers of Love deck is for. And I'm going to pull an Archangel card for advice, who you can call on and what they would, help you with. Because obviously, if they're coming forward, somebody needs some fucking help. They've been praying. So we're going to get an angel card. And then I'm going to pull for my Crystal Mandala Oracle. All right, and this is going to be an overall general supportive energy from the universe right now, what it's doing to support you, okay, with all of this going on. Because the universe is our biggest cheerleader. It's always cheering us on, okay? It is. It is. So, to get started, let's do this Chakra Insight Oracle deck. What is the whole purpose, right? What is the whole dang purpose of all that it is we're going through right now? What does the universe love us so much that it would put us through the ringer to heal because it's important? What is it that we are healing in ourselves right now that is the purpose behind all that is unfolding? What are we healing right now, universe? What's the focus? I knew that was coming. All right, so we got desires. Okay. This is a sacral chakra card. All right. This is all about your goals. This is all about what you really desire, true desire. This is about sexuality. This is about being your authentic self too, because I'm just hearing being comfortable in your skin, being comfortable in your path. Being comfortable in your path. What you desire desires you has been one of my themes all week. What you desire desires you. What you desire desires you. I'm going to say it again. What you desire desires you. What you desire desires you. This is about getting in touch with your passion, feeling fulfilled, setting goals, and the things that you crave. Because there's a reason why. There's a reason why. There's always a reason. You don't have cravings for things for no reason, not even food. You're craving a certain food is because there's something in that food that your body wants, that your body needs, that your energy needs. Because don't get it twisted, okay? You might absolutely be craving a Wendy's Junior Bacon cheeseburger, okay? Now, anybody in the right mind will tell you there's nothing good or healthy for you, with fast food. Listen, there's a reason why you are craving a Junior Bacon cheeseburger. Even if it is simply to fulfill some emotional, psychological need that you need to achieve something that brings you joy, that you get to achieve something that you wanted and got and get to enjoy it. If that is as simple as it is, that the universe is saying, hey, you can reach out and get what you want on a small scale, because the universe wants you to know you can do it on a bigger scale. If you want a junior bacon cheeseburger, you can make it happen. If you want a cup of coffee, you can make it happen. What you desire desires you and is achievable. So how come that can't apply to everything else? And this is what the universe is helping you work on. Achieving what you desire, going after what you desire, knowing that you can achieve something that seems impossible and turn it into something positive that is possible. You know, like this is the whole point, you know, and this is the message I was getting really loud and clear yesterday. It's all about joy. Life is all about joy. If you're not here truly enjoying your life, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you're not enjoying life, what are you doing? If life is unfulfilling, what are you doing? That's the message. That's the focus of the universe. What are you doing? The universe said, what are you doing? Okay. So, romance, angels. We know passions here, right? We got passion here on the bottom of the deck, and we've got passion here, literally, on the sacral chakra card. And I shuffle all of these decks before I put them away. So if this is on the bottom and it's catching my eye, I'm telling you, the universe is telling you to move towards what you're passionate about, who you're passionate about, where you're passionate about being. The universe is telling you to follow your joy. It is the key to your happiness. It is the key. Small scale, bigger steps to bigger scale things, you know, like one step at a time. Like it's all progressive. The universe will always say, hey, if everything else you enjoy in life disappeared, let's have you enjoy something small. Let's start over and have you enjoy something small so that you can build and make that joy bigger again. Because every time you lose track of your joy and you allow life to take things away from you, take your joy from you, you allow experience. And I say you allow because allowing is a choice. When you allow things to take your joy away, the universe will put little opportunities in your path to bring in more joy. And every time you reach a cap, the universe will give you an opportunity to bring you more joy. The universe will always give you opportunities to create joy on any given scale. It's just a matter of how much joy you are willing to receive at one time. Because the universe can give you small little things of joy, like a coffee. It can also give you the love of your life, which is huge. But most people are like, is that amount of joy real? Is that amount of joy achievable? Is it possible? This is why, I shit you not, I was guided to write "it's real" on my fucking coffee cup this morning. Don't know why. Just picked up my marker and wrote "it's real." Like, this is the kind of shit, guys. I do as I'm guided. I don't ask questions. I just do. Okay? I just do as I'm guided. So, whoever needs these messages today, my goodness. Because the real thing, it's been coming up in readings online too. Give me 2 more cards because I'm going to situate these and then we're totally... All right, 3 more. 4 more. All right, let's do this different. All right, universe. Yeah. Okay. So right now, you're attracting what you want, right? But you're in a state of retreat. You're attracting what you want, but you're in a state of retreat. And these cards, I wrote all over these fucking cards when I got this deck. All right. So the attraction card, it's you, your authenticity. You being true to yourself, your authenticity is magnetizing and mesmerizing. It's magnetic. It's magnetic. And your attraction, well, think about that. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. If you are particularly asking about love, yes, enjoy the moment fully. Enjoy, joy, joy, joy. Enjoy the moment fully. Any given moment, okay? And when you retreat, going into your own inner world within, sometimes it's called for. Sometimes you have to disconnect. You just have to. You know, sometimes the joy isn't out there. Sometimes you just simply need to enjoy what you're doing and allow it to be drawn to you. You don't have to go out searching for it. And this is what you're learning right now. You don't have to go out somewhere out there searching for it. You can simply enjoy everything and attract the right moments to yourself. Whether you're inspired to take further action in a certain direction or it just gets drawn to you. Technically, you don't have to do jack shit in this life but enjoy it, because the universe works everything else out. It works everything else out. Your authenticity is magnetic and mesmerizing. Just keep being you. Just be yourself. There's no reason to be anybody else. There's no reason to try and be more like anything else or like anybody. You don't have to be more of what your mom wants. You don't have to be more of what your sister approves of. You don't have to be what your boss wants. You don't. You don't. I mean, unless your boss doesn't want you to be late and he's writing you up and then you start losing your job and shit. Like, don't do that if you want your job. Okay, balance. Balance. You desire a paycheck. Okay, let's think logically here. But my point is, you know, if you are, sometimes you just need to take a break and go within. That's my point. Sometimes you just need to take a step back and cut everything else off so that you can just go within and find yourself. Start creating your own joy, right? Start creating your own joy. Start thinking about your desires and what that fulfillment is, what fulfillment looks like, right? What does fulfillment really look like? Because you haven't manifested it to this point. You haven't manifested emotional fulfillment to this point. You wouldn't be catching this live. So the universe is saying, hey, if you want to be happy to the fullest extent of the word, you have to start creating what you enjoy. And that means sometimes you have to be by yourself and let go of the things you're holding on to. So the things going on in the background, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Somebody in the background staying positive for you right now. They're staying optimistic. This is not you. I want to make that clear. This is not you. This is someone else. Whoever that's for. That's really clear. Morning. Somebody else is staying optimistic. In the background, they are holding faith. They are holding as much faith as they can. And they're keeping an open mind. Or they're asking you to keep an open mind. I think you're getting a lot of divine messages. Because I'm looking at all the cupids flying around. Soulmate may differ from the usual type and expectations. I think a lot of us are connecting in dream state. I think a lot of us are astrally projecting in our sleep. And I think it's telling you to keep an open mind because the chemistry is real. The connection's real. It's just there's things like I said, going on in the background that are working themselves out. Just don't be surprised if you're connecting like this for a while. All right, because we've got the calling in your soulmate card, calling in your highest self, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. When I'm telling you someone's staying optimistic, and I'm telling you they're saying keep an open mind, because they know, like, you guys are calling each other in, you know. You know. They know, and you know. You both know. For those of you divine feminines, your divine masculine's higher self is right there with you. He's right there with you every step of the way. Hold faith. Divine feminines, if you put a call out to your higher to help you, just stay optimistic. I believe somebody else's, they haven't lost faith either, because, you know, it's mirroring. There's energies going both ways. I think you're both trying to keep an open mind. I think you're both holding faith. I think you're both fucking praying for answers. I think you're both trying to stay positive. And I think you're both going within right now to look for answers. I really do feel like there's serious magnetism here. Oh, I just got a flash image. I went back to a reading that I had done in my Love Yourself group. I had done it for Divine Masculine and Feminines, and I did 2 separate decks, and they both got the Wheel of Fortune as the near future outcome cards. They both got the same card from different decks, both in the upright, and I feel like that moment is coming. That Wheel of Fortune moment is coming. Yeah. Remember, pay attention to the red flags. Your intuition doesn't lie. Your intuition doesn't lie. Okay, so moving forward, like I said, keep an open mind. Call in your higher. Call in your higher to help you discern. Call in your higher to help you discern. When I see pay attention to the red flags, I'm not saying them. I'm saying you. Not their flags. Yours. Your triggers. Be aware of what's triggering you, because it's not them. It's you. Anytime we are triggered, anytime we're triggered, how we react is our karma. How other people treat you is their karma. You can react in whatever way you choose. And there's a million different possibilities on how to react. So how you react is showcasing your own healing that needs to be done. So pay attention to the flags. Pay attention. Catch yourself. Catch yourself being triggered and choose to react in a way that you can approve of, that you can respect yourself for, that is honest, and that will add to your happiness, not take away from it. Pay attention to your triggers. Pay attention to your own triggers. Moving forward, pay attention. When you want to run, when you want to completely dodge, all right, when you're feeling like you're doubting yourself, when you're feeling like you're not worthy, or you're feeling guilty, or you don't know if you're good enough, you don't know if you can measure up, tell your mind to shut the fuck up, because those are your triggers spinning off, keeping you from what you desire. Your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, a lack of self-worth will all keep you from what you desire. So the universe is telling you, please Pay attention to your own triggers. Pay attention to your own triggers. Fuck everybody else's triggers and what they're doing. That's them. They can deal with their own shit. Your job is to pay attention to how you're reacting and what your reactions are doing for you in your reality. Are they making it better or worse? Are you being honest or are you lying to yourself? If you're lying to yourself, you're lying to others by default. How is that helping, right? This is asking you to pay attention because you are attracting, right? Like attracts like. When you're authentically yourself, you will draw everything you need to you. You can be in retreat mode and still attract everything that you need. You can be in this alone state of attraction and end up attracting your counterpart and going into retreat, like a honeymoon stage, where you just go off and disappear into the world for a while and sheer joy of each other, right? Take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates. All right. I got 2 more cards. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. If you can do this, if you can pay attention to your own fucking triggers, let me tell you, it's real. It's fucking real. All right. What you desire, we got reconciliation and worth waiting for. We've got reconciliation and worth waiting for. I wasn't even going to pull outcome cards. And as soon as they fell, I knew that's what they were. The universe is letting you know what you desire desires you. It's real. What you desire desires you. If you want fame and fortune and that's what you desire, it desires you. Take appropriate actions. It doesn't show up out of thin air. What you desire desires you. If you want a specific person, or if you just want love, if you want that one person that no matter what, they're your ride or die, like what you desire desires you. It exists. It's real. It's real. Or you wouldn't desire it. Or you wouldn't desire it. The thing about desire is it requires action. Action is a root chakra card. The root chakra comes before the sacral. You have to master certain things in the root chakra to get into the sacral. If you're worried about surviving, if you're worried about your, other relationships, if you're worried about, whatever, it's going to stop you because there's too much worry. There's too much fear going on for you to attract what you want. So you kind of have to take the distractions away and retreat, right? So that you can attract what you want. You'll get clear on it. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Divine timing is all about alignment. This is about being in alignment. So what you desire desires you. Call in your higher. Keep an open mind. Stay optimistic. Be positive. Go within and be authentically you. Pay attention to your triggers. Watch your triggers. When your triggers start to pop off and your fears start to pop off, remind yourself that what you desire desires you, and tell your triggers to fuck off. Because you're not going to let fears stand in the way of what you desire. Your passion. Your passion. What brings passion to your life? I'm just feeling the energy of these cards, guys. What you want wants you. What you want wants you. All right. So, with those energies, what is the best course of action, right? We're going to pull a best course of action from the Whispers of Love deck. What is the best course of action that you can take to help you attract what you desire into your life? Yeah. Appreciate this moment. Be in the present. Be in the present and appreciate this moment. Appreciate that you have opportunities to take action steps towards what you want. Appreciate, if this is between you and another person, that you're both still alive on this earth together and you still have chances. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Remember how I started this? Talking about opportunities. If you pray to your higher, if you hold the intention, they answer with an opportunity. Your higher's answer with an opportunity to fulfill what you prayed for. If you've been praying for signs, you've probably been getting a fuck ton of them. And then if you've been praying to what do I do? What do I do? Well, here's your answer. Appreciate what you can do in this moment. It's your own fault if you don't. Appreciate what you can do in this very moment and do that. Create your joy. You can't do everything today, but there's at least one thing you can do. There's at least one thing you can do. So just do that one step then. Because once you take that step, you might be able to see the next one. Maybe the universe isn't showing you the following step because it just needs you to take that one first. Blind faith, trust, whatever you want to call it. But embrace the present moment. If you can't do anything to make, strides towards what you desire, then do something else that you enjoy doing until you get shown the next step. You'll attract the next step to yourself by following your joy, by doing as you're guided. Because the universe will always make sure if you're doing what you're guided, it's going to feel good. That the end result is good. Okay? Don't take this moment for granted. If there's something that you can do in this moment to move towards your desires, do that. Time is precious. Alignment is precious. Anybody who knows about having to align, it's not always easy. So appreciate the moment that you have fully. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. What you desire desires you. It's real. Angel advice from our archangels. Oh my God! Passion's on the bottom of this deck too. Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. These are both connected, guys. Love and money both resonate with the heart chakra. Don't get it twisted. When you take steps towards true love, what brings a passion to your heart space. When you take action towards true love, the universe works out the money issues for you. When you can't work on true love and you take action steps towards financial stability, true love finds its way to you. True love shows up. A soulmate shows up. A twin flame will show up. One is connected to the other. So if you're struggling in one, focus on it. It'll help you with the other. It'll help you with the other. So follow whatever it is you're passionate about. Take steps towards whatever you're passionate about, whether it's a person or your career, your path and purpose. Either one, but raise your vibration in the heart space. Raise your fucking vibration in the sacral chakra. Get rid of your fucking guilt. Cut obligations out. Any obligations, any guilt, any feelings of inadequacy, not being good enough, are going to affect your sacral. They affect the sacral chakra. You want to attract the highest good? Follow your joy. Follow your joy. Passion, guys. Passion. Follow your fucking passion. If something lights a fucking fire in you and makes you want to be the best person you can fucking be, and they help you love life in a completely different way that you didn't feel was possible before, just fucking go for it. Keeping this card out. Just fucking go for it. What other messages do we have? Archangel Haniel. She's beautiful energy. Haniel is God's grace. Unbelievable. What other messages, angels? Are there any others? Yeah. Archangel Michael. The necklace is Archangel Michael. I love this necklace. Crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Oh my God, guys, come on. Unwavering faith. Focus on what you desire. Unwavering faith. Call in your higher. Stay optimistic. Watch your triggers. Pay attention, because there's a huge window open to reconcile, and not just reconcile, but it's going to create a domino effect of beautiful abundance in your life. This is like heart chakra opening and activation. This is, wow, guys, hold crystal clear intentions about what you desire. If you desire to be happy, if you desire love, if you desire emotional fulfillment, if these are your goals in life, hold that intention crystal clear and trust your actions, trust your guidance. Do as you are guided. Do, not try to do. Do as you are guided, and the rest will fall into place. By default, it will happen naturally. The new beginning that you're hoping for will happen naturally. You will be guided to the right action steps. You will be guided to the right action steps. Trust and follow your passion in both your love life and career. Follow your passion. Where there is a will, there is a way. And it might be crazy by anybody else's standards. It's a good thing nobody else's fucking standards matter in your life. Follow your passion. You have permission to take risks. You have permission to take leaps of faith. Everything is going to work out in divine time, and it'll be worth the wait. You continue focusing on yourself taking the action steps that you can take in your highest good, and appreciate every moment you get. Every moment you get to the fullest. Do what you can do towards your passions in any given moment. If you are not doing something that you are passionate about, redirect your energy to something you're passionate about. There's no reason to not be enjoying life. None. No reason. If you're not enjoying your work, you should look for new work. If you're not enjoying your relationship, you should look for a new relationship. I say that to everybody. If you're not happy, there's no excuse. And you could say, well, I have children, or, I have a house, and I have this, and I have that, and I'm tied to this person. No, you think you are. If you're not happy, you're not happy. So who are you kidding? You only get this one life to remember. Every time you come back here, you fucking forget. Spiritual amnesia. So if this is the only time you get to remember your life, why blow 10 years or 15 years or 20 years on convenience when there's no passion? I put up that message from the universe yesterday. If you want to enjoy life, I can help you do that. If you don't want to enjoy life, I can help you do that. But remember, life was meant to be enjoyed. Life was meant to be enjoyed. Anybody wants individual readings, I'm going to be going live later this week for like quick little advice reads and insight things like that. So if you haven't liked the Divine Rebel Readings page yet, make sure you like and follow it, and click the whole default, not default, but like see first, so you guys know when I'm going live and doing these things. I don't always do individual readings. For the most part, they're private bookings, but every once in a while I do them, so you don't want to miss them. All right, and then we're going to pull a Crystal Mandala Oracle card. Last card. So this is just overall supportive energy from the universe helping you right now. Whether you realize it or not, this is the energy that is supporting you, the energy that is backing you and supporting you. All right? Because the universe, I'm telling you, what you desire desires you. If it tells me to say it one more time, I might lose my fucking mind, okay? What you desire desires you. That's the whole point. All right? It's the whole point. It wants you to have what you want to have. Your soul signed up for this highest good path, and the challenge was to achieve it going into life blind, knowing nothing. Like, can you still achieve it knowing nothing? It's like a challenge to the soul, right? Challenge accepted. Tell the universe, challenge accepted. You know better than anybody else what your soul is calling for. Just a matter of trusting yourself and going for it. All right. Karmic Grace. Card number 19. It's indicative of the Sun card. Ascended Master, Serapis Bay, and Clear Calcite is the card. Show it to my Facebookers. Look how pretty that mandala is. Show it to my YouTubers. Card number 19. This is a general read, everybody. Cards in divine timing. Karmic Grace. It's a whole long thing, but I'm just going to read certain parts that are popping out at me. I'll read a little bit here, like the overall message. This is what the universe is helping you with. Okay, this is the energy that is supporting you, all right? grace. We bring you the blessing of karmic grace. There are many ways to learn and grow. Some ways are joyful and some more challenging. Sometimes a challenge can best be resolved through profound struggle that forces you to transform in such a way that you can never go back to what has been. The struggle might have been deeply painful for the mind, body, and emotions, and yet what is being gained from that experience is a multiplicity of blessings, personal power, freedom, insight, self-respect, and wisdom. These qualities then help you live a better life where that past pain need not be repeated anymore. Blessings can at other times be gained through joyful experience. Sometimes the struggle is what will bring you the greatest spiritual progress. Sometimes a more joyful path will be how you grow best. The universe loves you with such passion that you shall never be denied what you need most and what shall help you fulfill your divine destiny. Yeah. Your life path will unfold in whatever way will most benefit your soul growth. What you need to remember is not to judge yourself or criticize yourself or think that you're doing something wrong when life gets difficult or challenging. Okay. It is actually a sign that you are going through an accelerated phase of spiritual growth, and the blessings that come from it will be what you need and want the most. There is a temptation to judge oneself and the struggles of life, to wonder, why am I not getting this? Why am I still in pain? What am I doing wrong? This must be karma. I must be paying for karma. And then guilt and shame and judgment make the situation even more difficult. Don't do this to yourself or to others. When there is struggle, it is because the universe is giving you an opportunity to break through and be grasped by your soul. Some souls choose to have lifetimes where much struggle characterizes the earlier phase of their life, preparing them for great work, and a much lighter, more joyful experience in the second half. There must be balance. Accept it and trust it. You need to believe you are truly loved by the universe. Listen to me, guys. For all of you people out there who wondered if the universe hates you, if God hates you, if there is a God, because life was so fucking hard and terrible. There was a post I put up once, and it was a moment where I was truly the saddest I had ever felt. And I was so deeply sad that I actually took a picture to remind myself of just how sad I was when I lost this person. So that should they ever come back into my life, I would remember how sad I was when they left and never go back, because it caused me that much sadness. And I put a post and I put my happy face next to my sad face. And I said, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. We all have good moments and dark moments. And we have to appreciate the dark moments, because it's when we hit those all-time lows, that's when we can take off and soar. Moral of the story is, no matter how many times I looked at that picture, no matter how many times I relived how sad I was in that moment, it couldn't compare to the joy that I felt when I was with that person. And I ended up telling myself I would feel that sadness 100 times over because it was worth it, because the joy was worth it. So if that's what you desire, Don't be tempted to give in to the pain. Don't be tempted to give in to the struggle. Because if you give in to the pain and the struggle and you give up, you'll never achieve your dreams. You'll never achieve your goals. Yeah, it hurt when I didn't, do well at a job. And yeah, it hurt when, I couldn't afford my car anymore. It hurt when I had to sell it. But there's a lot of joy that came out of those experiences too. So your lowest lows, it's like your springboard. Because sometimes we need to get knocked on our fucking ass for the universe to be like, hey, are you ready to fucking be there for yourself yet? Are you ready to love yourself yet? Are you ready to enjoy life yet? Are you ready to feel worthy yet? Do you feel deserving yet? Universe just sitting here, watching you go lower. Come on. You can choose different at any time. Come on. Be optimistic. Call on your fucking hires. Get in touch with your passion. There's a method to the madness with the universe. It doesn't hate you. It just loves you so fucking much, and we're stubborn as shit. We don't like change. We don't like change. We don't like being told we're wrong. We don't like feeling pain. We love to take things personal. We love to be reactive. We love excuses. We love to tell ourselves that the universe hates us and that there's no one up there. Because it gives us a reason to stay in karma and not follow our joy and break through the ceiling. But it doesn't have to be that way. Cards and divine timing. Go embrace your joy in this very moment. If your goal, right, because this is all about goals. If your goal today is to enjoy the day, that's a great goal. If your goal today is to go to bed tonight feeling like you've accomplished at least one thing off of your to-do list that will feel good if you get it done, that's a great goal. That's a great goal. You can start small. You don't have to jump in head first, but you can start small. If you want to jump in head first, the universe will reward you, trust me. Allow the shifts, allow the transition, because things have to shift. Reality shifts when you take leaps of faith, but if you trust it, it's all going to work out. Hell, I went all the way to Sedona, Arizona with not enough money to get there, but I got there. Didn't know how the fuck I was going to do it, but we did. Sometimes you just got to take a leap of faith, and it works. It just fucking works. You do as you're guided. You're doing as you're guided. There doesn't have to be a reason. There doesn't have to be an explanation. There doesn't have to be proof of it working. Your guidance is enough proof. There's a reason for it. There's a method to the madness. If you're being guided, it's for good reason. Trust your guidance. You might not be able to see why the fuck you're being guided that way, why you're being nudged to take this next action step, why you're not being shown any other steps, why everything else in your life is stagnating, why everything else in your life just seems to just barely getting you by, barely being enough, constantly trying to get above water. Follow your joy. What action step do you know you need to take that you haven't taken? Including retreat. Including separating yourself and detaching yourself from all of the things that are not fulfilling. Oh, Lawrence, I wish I was there with you. My God. Fucking miss Sedona. I miss it so bad. I miss it so bad. The universe has me here in New Jersey because God, there's a fucking reason I'm in New Jersey, because I didn't have any good reason to want to leave Sedona, other than I had to be in Jersey. This is where I was called to be. So, with that said, that's the message of today. Those are the cards in divine timing. Yeah, it's real. It's fucking real. You can't take all the material things with you, guys. And let me tell you something, because I had a crazy dream last night. And I don't dream often. And I only dream when my flame shows up in my dreams. He's been the only consistency in my dreams since I've met him. Anyway, he showed up in my dream last night. And it was a good dream, but it was a very specific message, and it's kind of making sense, because we were in this huge house and there was lots of people. There was lots of people in the house, like you would think it was a party. And there were lots of rooms, staircases to different floors, doors going up, going down. It's a huge maze of a house. And I remember almost seeing us in it was so weird. It was like a split screen. And we were both in the house, kind of walking around looking for each other. But we weren't crossing each other's path because we were both constantly moving. And so he stood still. He stopped in one of the rooms. And all the people were busy moving around him and everything else. And he just stopped and he stood there. And he just kind of looked around. And I was able to find him because he stood still. And we weren't chasing each other. We weren't just getting distracted by all the people. Hey, did you see this person? Hey, did you see that person? Do you know where they went? I'm looking for them. Can you find them? Someone had to stand still and let the other come to them. Now, do I need to go to my divine masculine? No. Does he need to come to me? No. It doesn't have to be one way or the other. Dreams are metaphorical. Premonitions are different. Dreams are metaphorical. The whole point is exactly this. Exactly the attraction card. What you desire desires you. And when you're in your authenticity, when you take the time to be still and reconnect with yourself and what you're doing, you will always find yourself. You will always find your other half when you take the time to stop. When you stop looking for it, you allow it to find you. What you desire desires you. Sometimes one person has to catch up. That's okay. Give each other time to catch up. If you're hitting an all-time low, reconnect with what puts a fire in your soul. You'll soar like a fucking rocket. Love and money. When you connect with your heart's true desires, you get both. You get both. If you're not aligned with what your heart truly desires, you will have love and no money, or you will have money and no love, because you're not aligned with the heart chakra. You will always have one or the other, or neither. Or neither. You could be at an all-time low. Or both love and money are a struggle. But it doesn't have to be that way. When you align yourself with your soul's passion, what puts a fire in your soul, you will attract both love and money, because that's your vibration. You are aligning yourself with passion. You're aligning yourself with divine fire. And so love and money click in that vibration, attraction. Maybe the two of you are magnetizing to each other and just going to disappear into the sunset somewhere. Disappear on the earth. Can I tell you guys a funny story? Because the reading's over. At this point, we're just shooting shit. We're just talking shit. But let me say bye, YouTubers. I'm going to continue to talk shit and stuff with my Facebookies. So I don't want this video to take too long because it'll take forever to load. So I'm going to let you guys go. And if you want to catch more of the discussion, you can follow me on Facebook. My info's in the description. Bye.